Welcome back everyone to another Coach Blakers video. Today we're going to be talking about why you don't actually need coaching. I'm going to give you your personal League of Legends cheat sheet on how to improve quickly without a coach. So the first thing that I want to say is if you don't ever watch my videos to the end, please watch this video until the end. Okay, I'm going to say it one more time. Look, we'll run it back like Chris Brown. I'm sorry. Stay until the end of the video, okay? I promise you it's beneficial. So the first thing that I want to start off with is saying just because you're a high-elo player doesn't mean you can coach, and just because you're a coach doesn't mean you're a high-elo player. I myself have been professionally coaching for going on 10 years, and I've hit diamond in every single role. But I'm able to coach challengers, grandmasters, and master players, players that are obviously higher than me. Why would someone in those ranks pay for someone of a lower rank to teach them how to play the game? So I'm going to say two things to that. The first thing is, why can't high-elo players coach sometimes? A coach's job is to facilitate information to each individual so that they understand it and they can comprehend what's going on with the concept or the whole situation. A lot of high-elo players that try to coach for extra money and things like that, not saying that they're not good, but you'll notice something different between them and actual coaches. The way they explain things is more on the lines of, this is how I did it. This is how I got to this rank. This is how I climbed in solo queue. But if you don't understand that way, they won't know how to teach you a different way. So if you ever watch any coachings of a high-elo player trying to teach someone, or you'll have a high-elo player say, I can't teach this person, they're unteachable, something like that along those lines, it's because they don't understand how to facilitate that information in different ways. When we see all these great basketball players, football players, soccer players, hockey players, you want to know something interesting? Their coaches are not better than them. Simple. Their coaches are not better than them. Now, there are a small percentage of coaches that are actually really good in terms of like they won rings, they won championships, whatever you call it. They've won those things. But most of them are not better than the players that you respect. If we put this on another spectrum, there's things called ghostwriters. What do? They write music for the rappers and the singers. They perform it, but the ghostwriter isn't winning Grammys. Maybe there's a small percentage of them that actually write music that actually have done those things, but most of them don't. But they are making the music for people better than them, people that actually know how to perform better than them. Music teachers, vocalists, those people are teaching the stars you see today. Those people have taught the stars you see today, yet they have not won, again, those Grammys. They have not been put in Hall of Fames. Michael Jackson even had dance teachers, choreographers, things like that. And to some, that dude's the king of pop. But the one thing that we all have in common is that we want to see the person with the true potential be successful. So that is why people higher rank than me will pay me to coach them. Because it's not about that. It's not about the rank. It's not about how good you are in solo queue. Can you help me reach my max potential? And how? So now on to the cheat sheet aspect of it. I'm going to give you everything you need to improve as fast as possible. All right, these are going to be the step-by-steps that you need. Here we go. Let's run them down real quick. So identify the champion you want to play. What champion do you want to play? Doesn't care what it is, just pick one. Do you like the way they look? Do you like the way their kit is? Do you like all their skins? Do you like their lore? Like, what about the champ that is your favorite that you like? Even if you can't play it, even if you feel like, man, I'm never good enough to play this, but I love this person. Play it. Identify who that is. The second thing is identify the role that it goes to. As an example, if I love Soraka as much as I might want to play mid, as much as I might want to play top, that is a support champion. Yes, she can do other things, but that's not where she's the most successful. So identify what role that champion goes. Once we get those two things down packed, we want to focus on the next thing. And that's identifying how the champion wants to play. Here are some brief examples. So things like style, runes, build, combos, win conditions. These are things that will help you be tremendously successful at your champion. The next thing is identify the way the role plays. Wave management, pathing, matchups, positioning, trade patterns. Again, these are things that will help you be tremendously successful, but with your role instead of your champion. But we want to be successful with the champion first and then the role. It's a lot easier doing it that way. The next thing that we want to do is identify the most common mistakes with your champion. So things like trade timings, power spikes, windows of opportunity, closing out games, mechanics. These common mistakes are the building blocks that you need to understand what we should not be doing and how to improve on it. Now what we want to do is identify the common mistakes with the role. Things like wasting time, things like roam timers, things like team fighting, things like warding, side laning, balancing farming with fighting. These are common mistakes with these roles that typically will cause them to be unsuccessful, cause them to throw, cause them to lose games, etc., etc. Now pretty much you have what you need to improve. You have what you need. This is your cheat sheet. Everything that I just said is how you're gonna have, again, I'm gonna use this word a lot, tremendous success. So now you may be wondering, why spill the beans? Why make this video? Why say that you don't need a coach when your job literally is to coach players? I don't understand. Well, let me put it this way for you, okay? Why do we buy things that we don't need? The main answer is, it makes us feel good and it's convenient. We don't need a car, but it's convenient, right? It helps us get from place to place and on our own time. Yes, it might need to be managed. Yes, you might have to take it in for repairs every now and then. You might have to get it checked up and whatnot. The benefits of having a car outweigh the negatives of having one, period. Why do we buy the latest phones, the latest games, the latest systems, whatever? Why do we buy the latest of things? Because it makes us feel good. We don't need it. We don't need the latest phone. We don't need the latest gaming system, the latest games that is dropping, coming out, but it makes us feel good. Same thing with skins. We don't need them. We just buy them because it makes us feel good. We just buy it because it looks good in game. I personally buy it because I just don't like playing champions with classics. Look, let's be honest. I'm Blaker. That's Faker. Faker don't use skins. Blaker always use skins. That's just, look, we're just built different. The same reasoning behind coaching. It's convenient, but it also makes you feel good. It's convenient because it's less stress on you. Having to manage all of this, having to really play games and think about this and do that, and is it working? Is it improving? Where's my metrics? All that stuff I do for you, right? It's less stressful. All you do is play and enjoy yourself. It's coach's job to worry about all that extra stuff, right? Your builds, your trade patterns, your everything that we just talked about. That's my job. Sometimes what you're trying to improve on, sometimes the things that you watch, those things aren't the things that are holding you back. Sometimes you can skyrocket yourself to ranks that you didn't even know you can reach because of something you weren't paying attention to. Again, that's my job. It's my job to look at all of that and be like, this is actually what's causing you to not climb. It's not even all the other stuff you think. You're actually doing really good on that. It's just this right here is why. It's way easier, again, than having to worry about it yourself. The flip side, it does make you feel good. It's nice to have a coach you can message anytime and be like, hey, I'm struggling. What's going on? And this is for me personally. It's nice to have a friend. I always say that I'm a friend first and a coach second. I believe not only if you're not having fun, you're not going to be able to learn much, but also I know what it's like. I've been in your shoes. It's not about you being bad. It's not about any of that, and I want to be there with you. I want to work with you, and I want you to know that I'm someone you can confide in. I care about you more than most coaches care about their students, period. And then, of course, it feels good because once you reach those ranks, once you reach those goals, some people set really low goals, and then we start working together, and they get past those goals. There's a student that went from silver to diamond, and they never thought it was possible. They were like, well, I just want to hit gold. You don't want to reach platinum? I just want to hit gold. I don't think I can hit platinum. I don't think I can hit diamond, so I'm just probably not even going to try. Once they hit gold, they realized how easy the game was, and they went to platinum. And then once they hit platinum, that's when you're in platinum, you want that diamond. You want that diamond bad. So they got it. And again, that feels great, right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Yes, you can improve without a coach, but again, having a coach is convenient and it makes you feel better. A lot less stressful, and it's a lot less pain you got to go through to improve on your own. And that's why having a coach is beneficial. Now, if you've watched it to the end of the video like I asked, thank you. I appreciate you. But also, if you want to check out my site, CoachBlaker.com, and it's your first time being coached by me, here's a discount code for $5 off a coaching session. So, again, I appreciate you guys watching the video all the way. If you guys already been coached by me, I'm sorry. There's nothing for you, but you guys would have watched it to the end anyway. The code is my first time. I thought that was pretty clever because it's technically your first time being coached. Again, $5 off your first coaching session, CoachBlaker.com. Make sure you check that out. Thank you guys for watching to the end. I really do appreciate it. I just really wanted to get out what a coach is actually for. A lot of times in the League of Legends community, coaching is like frowned upon. People think, well, you don't really need one. You shouldn't get one. Coaching's a scam, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that last one about a scam, I don't think I've ever heard that one. But I'm pretty sure there's people that say it. And people, I think, just misunderstand what a coach is actually for. Yes, you could pretty much get better at League by yourself. You can get better at anything by yourself. But we have coaches, we have ghostwriters, we have choreographers, we have vocalists or vocal teachers, we have instrument teachers, we have coaches in sports. Because doing that by themselves is a whole nother can of worms, and it's not efficient. Whereas having someone help you, having someone go through the hoops with you, having someone who knows exactly what you need is 1,000 times more beneficial, and it's 1,000 times more efficient than you doing it by yourself. So thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And again, check out my site, coachbooker.com, if you have not, and use that code to get that $5 off your first coaching session. And thank you guys for doing what? Approaching this like a coach.